Breeze now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. From midfield, here's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. To throw, it's Breeze. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Here's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's get there. Mike's 46.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes caught. Kelsey, left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 21.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
87's me. Single.
Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
6-0 our score after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
I got him. Hey, switch gears.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, rip left. Yellow. 47 mark. 42, fellas. Let's go. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point right down the middle, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. Now this throw caught left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now Breeze on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Brees going to go on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 37 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. And he finds Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Brees now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. From the gun, it's Brees. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Attack, attack. Spot, no. Yellow. Hey, yellow.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, fellas.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right, and that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench, but this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes firing complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yellow lady. Gotcha. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Running with Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Breeze now. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Opposite. 61, match box.
Breeze now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. On the ground, Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have now moved out in front. Shotgun now for Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On 2nd and a couple, Mahomes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Yellow.
Second and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
Yellow. Mark 47. Mark 1. Here we go.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
40 seconds to Mike. Got you. Yellow. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Watkins the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 47 to Mike. Bravo. Check. 47.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now Mahomes. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Alpha. 15. Don't let him breathe, defense. Mike's 47.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A touchdown is paramount here on 1st and goal, but got to be careful. Don't want to leave too much time on the clock for Drew Brees. Now here's Mahomes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right. Kill. Tonight.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. He'll look to throw.
that gets him the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Off to Thomas on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
95-56, 95-56. Check. Smooth off, Walker.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
He'll have a first down past the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.